Hello, there, troopers, and welcome back to General Economics Bunker. Thank you so much for joining me here on this fine Saturday night. Um, Man, it's feel like it's been a while since we've hung out on a Saturday night, hasn't it? Maybe a little bit too long, but here we are, and I hope that your Saturday is going amazing. I hope that your weekend is going great, and if not, hey, tomorrow's Sunday. You can still make up some of the lost time. Looking a little bit funky here. Let me adjust my lighting a little bit, see if that helps any. How's that? A little bit better? Maybe too much? Y'all let me know. Spoiler alert, I did actually order a new light here for the desk. And actually, I think it's coming in tomorrow. Now that I think about it, I should know this. Hopefully tomorrow, so I can still have a little bit of time to set it up. But yeah, we'll try it out. I've never been like fully happy with my lighting here, so we'll see. Hopefully that one improves it. But getting back to it, yeah, welcome guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on your Saturday night. Much appreciated. So let me say hi to the chat. We'll start off with that. How's that? We got Brett in the house saying, "What's up, Bunker Bunch? What's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining, man. Appreciate you." We got Pat's fan. What's going on, man? Hey, General. What's up? Did you update your profile pic? Maybe you already had and I hadn't noticed. Brad says Pat's fan. We got Sexy Flexi in the house. What's up, Bunker Peeps? What is going on, brother? Appreciate you joining. Pat saying hi to Flex. We got Dave's Dimension. What's going on, brother? Thanks so much for joining. Saying Happy New Year Toy Fair weekend for everyone. Yeah, man. We're gonna talk about a little bit what's been going on. Um, Let me clarify. I probably won't cover everything. There's a lot, and there's a lot that I haven't seen. But yeah, appreciate you, Dave. Thank you so much for joining, man. Hope you're doing good. Pat's been saying, let's go. We got Janine in the house. What is going on? Saying, hi, all. Good to see you, Janine. Appreciate you. Hope you're feeling a lot better. Janine saying hi to Ken. Marta saying hi. Hi, Marta says Janine. Pat saying doing the same thing. Chris from the Man Collect saying hello, good peoples. So, Chris, gotta ask you, buddy, how much have you bought from all the reveals? In your mind, I know they're not available. Maybe they're available to you just because you're big time like that. But let me know. I'm curious to see what of the stuff that we know it's coming down, or the stuff that we finally get to see, live. What has been your I need that for sure. Hi, Chris says Janine. Hey man, says Pat's fan. Ultra card in the house. We got saying hi to the Man Collect. We got Janine saying hi to Flex. We got Pat saying hi to Ultra. We got Ultra saying hi to Pats. We got Chris saying, hey, Janine, Pats, and Ultra. We got Louis saying, hi, General Kenobi. Welcome, welcome. Flex says Ultra. And Pats fan saying hi to Luis. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thanks again for hanging out. So I hope, like I said, that you are winding down, your Saturday, maybe catching up on some of the reveals from this weekend, over at the New York Toy Fair. There's been obviously a lot. But yeah, but it's it's some of the stuff that we knew was coming down, some of the stuff I didn't know. But again, I've been kind of out of the whole toy circuit for a little bit. I don't I don't keep my ear to the ground as much as I would like. But also, I hope that you guys have a refreshing beverage. Yes. And yeah. So, how's the weekend been? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing really, really good. Um, we kind of had a busy week this week, right? We had back-to-back streams. In case you guys didn't get a chance to catch them, I would appreciate if you check them out, because we had some pretty good live streams this week here on the channel. Wednesday we were talking to Jar Jar Jargon, who is the creator of the Heir to the Empire anime. And I know that George just dropped a video on it, so I'm really glad to see that he's getting, the spotlight, because he absolutely deserves it. He's done a ton of work for it. Um, he's basically, they're funding it themselves, so they can't even monetize the video. So yeah, if you are so inclined, hopefully you guys can check out his page. He does have a Patreon, in case you guys want to more like directly support it. But if nothing else, share the project, because he's working hard, very hard on episode 2, which, by the way, he let us see a few seconds of that here, exclusive to the bunker, this past Wednesday. So if you haven't, go check out that live stream. Also on Thursday, it feels like it's so far away. It was like 2 days ago. We had the whole gang for Rebel Scum Con here in the bunker, and they were gracious enough to allow us to announce 3 guests for this show that's gonna happen in August. So go back, check that out. Um, Swing by their Instagram as well, and you get to see the guest reveals and all that good stuff. Swing by our live stream so you can see um, all the stuff we were talking about. Honestly, it was a long stream, guys. It was a very long stream. We did 2.5 hours, or just about. It's kind of crazy. I haven't done one of those in years, probably at this point. But it was good. I mean, those guys are awesome. Obviously, we have a lot in common. Everybody's collectors, so we just kept talking and talking. We almost, didn't get to the reveals till pretty late into the live stream, but it was a good conversation. Those guys are fun, and also, it was one of those guests that long overdue. We never really had them here before. Um, so it felt good to sort of correct that, right, or check that box. All right, so Bunker Bunch, you keep talking here in the chat. Let me catch up. Appreciate y'all. Let's see. Janine says, I picked up Ben Cooper Joker today. So happy to find him. I'm so out of the loop because of work stuff lately. I hear you, Janine, but hey, congrats. That's a good pickup. Ultra Saiyan collab live between Dave and Kenobi Bunker needs to happen. Dave knows me and I know Dave, man. I mean, um, I don't know that we have been covering the same stuff. So, but yeah, but yeah, good night. Good night, honey. Pat's fan says, congrats, Janine. We got Jeff in the house. Hello. Oh, hope everyone is having a great weekend. Hey, man, good to see you. Appreciate you stopping by. And thank you. You too. Thanks, Ken, says Janine. Pat saying, hey, JD. Gilster in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. Hello, General Kenobi and Bunker Bunch. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Gilster, says Pat's. Been really busy this past few months. I bet, dude. I bet. Ultra saying, great to see you, Gil. Great to see you, Ultra, says Gil. Rob in the house. What's going on, Zombie Hunter? Appreciate you coming in, man. Same Gilster, same. Need to schedule some downtime. Feel like a hamster running on a wheel. Yeah, I can totally see that, Janine. You've been killing it. Rob says, Janine, Gilster saying, smash the like button. Yes, I would greatly appreciate it if you go ahead and leave us your like here on this live stream, just to let the mythical youth algorithm know that we are back. We're hanging out. We are in March as of today, which is freaking nuts, because I can say that we're going to Japan next month, which sounds even crazier. So yeah, guys, let me know who's going to celebration. I got a couple of videos that I want to talk about, sort of like how we'll be preparing. Oh, actually, I can show you guys. So I just got this literally a couple hours ago in the from Amazon, and I got this. Let's see. Yeah. So this is a 4 terabyte portable solid state drive. So I got this specifically for Japan for the trip. So as you guys know at this point, I think everybody here knows. Um, I'm going to celebration first of all in Japan, but the family is going, right. We're gonna make it a family vacation. So the way I think about it, there's gonna be a ton of pictures, a ton of footage, and the more I think on how to back all of that stuff up, I just keep getting angsty. So I decided to go this route, with a portable solid state. One, reliability. Two, obviously the size. Let's actually, you know what? Let's open this thing, and I can show you like the actual size of it. Um, but yeah. So my plan is to take this guy and hopefully back up basically all of my media, that we look at that. Look at that. Whoop, dropped it very much like Linus. So that's just a little cable. But that's the drive right there, guys. That is beautiful 4 terabytes of solid state storage. Like I said, this is going to be my main backup for the trip. So I've been hunting one for like months, ever since like last year, actually. And finally, one came out on sale. I wouldn't call it cheap. I would definitely not call it cheap. It was just cheaper. And this one has an okay transfer rate. This one I think gets up to a gig if I remember correctly. Most of them are half of that, like or 460 megs for some reason, and they were like the same price. So yeah, again, um, this is one of my big purchases for Japan. Believe it or not, that I've been trying to do for a few months now. So pretty happy that it's here. I'll probably be messing with this tonight, just because. Like I said, I want to have that stuff ready before the trip, right? Definitely want to try it out, make sure everything works, because like I said, that's going to be my main backup, for my footage. So I'm going to take my camera, obviously my phone, my wife's phone, right? And so it's gonna be quite a bit of stuff. And so yeah, let's see. I do want to show you guys something before we get started. I owe you. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so let me share you this that our very own Rob Zombie Hunter is working on. Check that out. Snow Trooper helmet, super super dope. Check out that Django. Django looks insane. And look at that collection, guys. Not jealous at all. Not jealous at all. Is this a new one? That's awesome, Rob. Looks really good. But yeah, I had mentioned I was gonna show it at a previous stream, and I totally forgot, to be honest with you. But yeah, Rob, looking really, really good. I really like the way that Snow Trooper is looking. You put in the lenses, right? You had not previously, I think, but it's looking really good. So can't wait to see the finished product, man. It's looking really good as it is. Now let me get back here into the chat. Where am I? Pat's fan saying I'm finally getting my Emperor tomorrow. Oh, nice, good job. Ultra saying hi to Zombie. Robert says Pats. Gilster saying hey Pats. Zombie saying hey Janine Pats. Silla, Gil, Maria, Luis, and Brett. Gil saying definitely Janine. Saying hi to Zombie. And we got the captain of the Nerd Squadron, Chris. What's going on, brother? Thanks so much for joining. Saying what's up, Bunker Bunch. Hey Nerd Squadron, great to see you, says Ultra. Okay, have a good one. Gotta get back to work, finish this stuff up. Appreciate you stopping by, man. It's good to see you. How's everybody doing? Hit that like button. Appreciate you, man. Doing good. I saw you. I saw you get some pretty nice signatures today via our good friend Brian. Zombie saying hi to Nerd. You're what's going on, cuz? Saying fortune in the chat. Hit that like button. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for reminding me about it, Nerd Squadron. And says Ultra. Ricky saying, "You're what up, cuz? Not much, man. Not much. Just hanging out." Hey, Ricky says Pat's fan. It's like Snow Trooper and Django helmet fire, right? Yeah, dude, he did a really good job. What's up, man? How you been? Pat saying good, and you? Wow, Rob says Janine. It's like, yeah, that one I'm working on now, dude. It looks great. The Rebel pilot, right? Good too. Just chill weekend off. Oh, nice, good job, man. We got Skinny Fat in the house saying hello, good evening. What's going on? Thank you so much for joining us. Salud. Saludcita. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I did not mix that properly. I was way too strong. Woo. Hey, Skinny says Pat's fan. And um, Rob says, I went to the toilet. Okay. That's all right. And Tong Merrick from Rogue One. Oh, the helmet? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up again. Can I zoom in somehow on this thing? Facebook is usually pretty weird. Yeah, there you go. Very awesome. Very, very awesome. So blue leader. Great job, Rob. Great, great job. So yeah, guys, what's everybody been up to? Again, I'm just hoping that your week was great enough. Hey, we're out here at the weekend finally. Um, I do want to recap here very quickly what we saw coming up from Hasbro this past week. Also, they had their fan stream, so we had a pipeline reveal for the vintage collection. This is the land speeder, supposedly all updated, coming up, which is good. I think more vehicles is always a good thing in my book. Land speeder is a very iconic vehicle, obviously, and it's always good to see it get a little bit of love. So I'm looking forward to the updated vintage collection one. And then we got this guy Momodadon, Hammerhead as it's more fondly known. Great figure in my opinion, all new figure, which is nuts. I feel that these are becoming rarer and rarer. So this is all new figure with some soft goods. Here we go. So soft goods, plenty of accessories. It does cover pretty much all of the accessories that it comes with through the ages. Here we go. So it's got that weird blaster that he initially released one. Then E11, it's got an extra hand. It's got the staff like the last one, and of course, it's got a little cup because he's a patron of the cantina, which makes sense. However, and I'm sorry to touch on this again, I don't know about that card. So maybe you can't see it from the picture, but this is a deluxe card. That's what they're calling it now. So it's a bigger card. It's not square, but it's definitely wider. If you notice, the bubble is also wider. Um, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Actually, I take that back. I do know how I feel about this. I don't like it. I don't like it that much. I think this figure is awesome. I think absolutely nothing wrong with the figure. Quite the opposite. Minus, of course, if it's got any issues once it's released. But the concept of it, I love. I love all the accessories. I love that we're finally getting a Hammerhead after like freaking 10 plus years. I don't like the card just because it throws off like my alignment. If I want to display it, this size is gonna bump into the next one, etc. Also, the price, because I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like $25 or more, which puts it into Black Series, um, territory when it comes to the price. So I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. This will be a pickup for me. I probably will not pay full retail if I'm being honest. And again, I hate to do that because I do think they're doing good by the character finally. So I would love to pay full retail price for this, but I cannot support this format of like deluxe just because it's a little bit more accessories, like two more accessories. So yeah, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Like I said, for me, I love the figure, love the accessories, love the card back. The art, it's great. That's fine. All of it is fine except the price and the size of the card. Again, maybe I'm being too nitpicky, but you guys let me know. The next one is Panda Baba, which another great update, to be honest. See, this is what I mean. I don't know if we can see the comparison here, but this is a regular card, and this guy comes with an extra arm. I mean, so I don't know why you couldn't just fit the Hammerhead better. He also has a cup. He has a blaster. He has a nice dismemberment, feature right there. Of course, for that iconic scene in the cantina. I love that shot, by the way. Um, It comes with an alternate hand, which is great if you notice that. So yeah, they got a lot of good things on this one, to be honest. Nice update. I think the body is not fully updated. It's not a whole new figure, but portrait I believe is updated. And of course, you got the cut off arm, which is great. Great feature. So again, this is pretty solid. Obviously, if you are working on your cantina um, display, if you backed that haslab, that's why they're giving you some updated characters so that you can check those out. All right, let me catch up here with the chat before I jump into this one. Let's see. Where am I? Rob saying I like that. Hey, Zombie says skinny fit. I don't like the price. Yeah, same. Like I said, that's the worst part. Is like I like everything about the figure. It's just not, the price is just not there for me. Pat's fan says you might find it in Japan. Um, I don't think so because these are barely coming up for pre-order in a couple of days. Actually, to do March 5th. So the way Hasbro has been doing things, I doubt that they're available. There could be, it is a different market out there, so maybe they got access to them a little bit earlier than we do. So yeah, we might see it, but I'll be honest with you, if I do see it, I probably won't pick it up. Um, I'm super super nervous about finding something that I've been looking for a long time, and then having to worry about like the shipping, uh, and having to carry it around and things like that. So I'm kind of nervous on that sense. Ah. Hey Dre, what's going on, man? Dre the Geek Dad say, hey, hope all is well. Right back at you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Ultra, previous children. Yeah. Yeah, Ultra. Let's bring it down a notch, all right? So let's keep going with this one. We got from the Mandalorian season 3, we got the Imperial Armored Commando, basically, the Imperial version of a Mando. Again, I'm gonna say the same thing. Love the figure, love the accessories, love the look of it, love the card art. But once again, we got a freaking wide card with a deluxe. And I know what a lot of people might say on this one. They have an excuse because of the shield. Let me see if I can find the other one. Okay, so you do get quite a bit with this figure, and I love that. That's how all figures should be. Okay, I know they're not, but that's how I wish they all be. You get a jetpack, you get a baton, you get a bigger blaster, you get a small blaster, you get a vibro knife, and you get a shield. Right now, in the packaging, they're putting up the shield right up front to kind of say, "Hey, this is why we had to make it a deluxe." No, you don't, man. You can just put the shield behind the figure, right? Rearrange the weapons, and you're good to go. You can fit it in a normal card. Also, this is an army builder, all right? So you with this many accessories, you can have plenty of different looks, you know, um, for your army. So now if you want to put together a squad of these guys, it's like $100, because they're 25, $27, whatever it is now. And I'm sorry, but the jetpack, I have a hard time counting it as an accessory when it's a character that is inherently, has to have a jetpack. So yeah, again, I love everything about this. Love the accessories, love the figure. I love the art they chose for the card. I love the combination of colors. I love everything except the size of the card and the price that it's gonna have. So if you are so inclined, this is also going up for pre-order uh, March 5th. So just keep an eye out. And now I'm gonna go faster in this one. Black Series, love this one. Praetorian Guard. This is probably one of my favorite designs for the Royal Guards, where you want to call it, the red guys that are guards of some sort. This Praetorian Guard looks awesome. Also, really like kudos to whoever took these pictures. They did such a good job. Like I love that angle. Look, like it's just slightly from below, but it makes him look like menacing and the poses, that they chose. They did a really good job with these pictures, in my opinion. So yeah, great figure overall. It looks really, really good. Of course, we got soft goods, as we should, and then we got a couple of weapons, with it. So nothing wrong in my book for this one. Then we're moving on to the Black Series Revenge of the Sith packaging. Full disclosure, um, I don't particularly care about Kit Fisto, but in this card, in this packaging, sold. Now, I do have to complain here because these are Walmart exclusives, and I think these are the most exciting ones we got in that reveal. Um, with the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith happening, this Black Series are a must for me in the old style packaging. So this one I'll probably try to pick up along with we got an R2 along, also on the Revenge of the Sith card, also Walmart exclusive, and nothing updated on this one, to be honest. um Walmart is a PNDA to get those exclusives, so if I have the opportunity, I'll probably just order them all. Now this one I want Count Dooku updated on that card, gorgeous. Look at that. That looks so good, guys. It looks really good. The original Count Dooku is still one of the best red box line Black Series that they've done, like, ever. It's probably like top one or top two of that line. I think, in my opinion, there were still things wrong with it, but man, when you compare it to the rest of that line, it was nuts. They did such a good job, and this one just looks great. And again, when paired up with the anniversary card, this is a must for me. This is the one that I was the most excited about. Also, once again, Walmart exclusive. Oh, also, all of these that I've been talking about for Revenge of the Sith do go out for pre-order on March 13th. So just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Because supposedly they're gonna come out physically on May the 4th. Now, moving on to helmets, we got a 501st Legion Clone Trooper. So reuse of a mold, obviously, we know that's gonna keep happening, guys. So I don't even want to dwell too much on it. The blue, to me, looks a little bit more like the Obi-Wan Kenobi blue for the 501st. Let me see the packaging, because I don't think they add a series to this one. No, they don't. But yeah, so this looks like one of the last live action depictions for the 501st, just based on the pictures, of course. The blue is a little bit lighter, a little bit more metallic. So um, overall, a good helmet. If you don't have a Clone Trooper one, then maybe you want to pick this up. For now, I think I'm gonna pass on this one because I don't have the Rex one, and I think that one takes priority over this one. But if you already have the Rex, this would be pretty cool to pair, with. Then we got Director Krennic finally updated. Of course, we know we're gonna see him in Andor. My only kind of gripe is the molded cape. It's not soft goods. After that, it looks fine. I don't think it's a very updated figure either, judging especially from these joints right here. I don't think it's I don't think much is new on it. Portrait, and then the cape. Like I said, the cape is part of the character. Come on, with Krennic, you gotta have that cape. And then we got this one. Now this one is Cassian Andor. I don't know if I can call it a spoiler since we kind of did see it in the trailer. So this is from Designer Test Pilot. This looks great. Okay, this looks great, but in my opinion, this looks great like that, like a trooper, like a TIE pilot. It looks so menacing. I love the actual piping coming out of the helmet, piping at the hoses, right? Coming out of the helmet, going into the back of it. The more like stylized, um, chest piece, the red on it, which in the trailer I could have sworn it looked a lot more orange. But here, I get Inferno Squad vibes with this one. So this figure looks great. Andor kind of looks like Andor this time around, at least. So yeah, I really, really like the style of this figure. And this is our buddy Turntable Deluxe posting that he actually got his Ahsoka Anakin, which I need to pick up, by the way. So yeah, what do you guys think about these reveals? Like I said, there's definitely a couple of fun ones in there. I think overall, it was a fine live stream. It was a fine amount of reveals. Um, I I'm a sucker for the retro carbacks, so you guys know that I'm gonna pick up those Revenge of the Sith, especially if I'm gonna go through the hassle of dealing with Walmart. I'll probably just order all of them to be truly, truly honest with you guys. Because yeah, Walmart is a PNDA, and that Andor, I did like that Andor. When it comes to new figures. Let me catch up here with the chat before we jump into what we've been seeing coming out of New York. Um, let's see, we got somebody saying hi to Dre, Dave saying hi to Zombie, Janine saying that is cool. Patson saying, hey, dear everyone, sorry, but I'm going to go to finish watching tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Hey, you too, man. I really appreciate you sticking around. You too, Pats fan. Absolutely. It should be released everywhere. Yep. Walmart never gets good figures. Yeah, yeah, but those cards, man, those cards. Oh, my Walmart. Yeah, same here. I always got a pre-order. That's a beautiful figure. They're kind of nice. My Walmart closer to me stopped carrying G.I. Joe classified figures and never carry the new ones. That's not nice. Bryant in the house. What's going on, brother? Say, hermano, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, mi hermanito. ¿Y tú? So Bryant just had a day. Just had a day. He literally has a lunch date with Ray Park, our Dart Mall. So yeah, my brother Bryant had quite the good day, I think. Nice helmet, put payment one already. Yeah, exactly. I think they're kind of late to the game. It's gonna keep happening, right? I'm sure we're gonna see a 212. I'm sure we're gonna see, a 227. We're gonna keep seeing some of those repaints come up for the next like 2-3 years. I was really hoping for a Cody. A Cody, I probably would have pre-ordered, to be honest with you guys, but no luck. Ultra Crane should have been all new sculpt, and God, I hate that cape. Isn't soft goods? Yeah, same. Like I said, the soft goods is kind of a must, to be honest. Zombie saying hi to Dave and Bryant. Nerd Squad says, I bet we'll see a Firefest helmet at Celebration. Yeah, probably will. So in case you guys don't know, there is a toy fair going on this weekend, and I wanted to touch on a few things that we've seen. And I say a few because it's literally a toy fair. Obviously, plenty of lines have been coming out with news right over the weekend. So we're not going to cover all of them because I haven't seen all. I just been catching glimpses here and there from our friends that are covering the event. So I wanted to get your opinion on some of the stuff that's been. So there's stuff that we knew was coming. Now we're just people are seeing it for the first time. Some stuff we didn't know was coming, or I didn't know it was coming. And some of the stuff it seems that it's been long, kind of like overdue, and they're finally giving us a little bit more details. Rob says, I don't mind the repaints, but they need to release them fast and not sit on them. Yeah, I agree. I mean, again, everybody knows they're gonna do repaints, right? So, like you said, why not do one every 6 months or so, and just let us know, hey guys, we got these 5 helmets for Clone Troopers coming up in the next year, right? Or year and a half, whatever it is. So that way, right? Like, all right, well, I'll wait for that one, or I'm good. I'm just gonna, customize my own, or get somebody to make me one. But I agree with the helmets. They need to step up their release. For repaints, yeah. For brand new ones, okay, that's another story, right? But when you're just repainting the Clone Trooper one, yeah, you need to get it out there. Um, so let's see here. All right, so this one falls into the category of stuff they had announced before. So this is from the Hasbro Retro line, Star Wars Retro line. These are from the original trilogy, and so we got Luke, we got the Rebel Trooper, we got Dr. Evazan, Panda Baba, of course. We got um, Han with the Stone Trooper disguise, and then the Sand Trooper. That's the pack that it comes with, that it comes in with. If you so choose to, pick all of them up. So 6 new figures for the retro collection. Um, I'll be honest with y'all, I'm kind of out of the retro collection. Um, and nothing like specifically wrong with it. Oh, that was too much. Let's do this one. So nothing like super specifically wrong with it. It's just a little bit too much. I think the last one that I picked up was maybe Darth Maul, I think, and I picked it up, because was it Darth Maul? No, I'm thinking something wrong. I take that back. I think it was Vader from Obi-Wan. I remember why. I wanted Darth Maul, but Darth Maul is part of a pack just like this one for episode 1. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't really want the other ones. I kind of just wanted them all, the Darth Maul, sorry. Uh, and so, yeah, these are from the original trilogy again. And I don't know. They look good, overall. They look very much the style of the retro series, which, in case you don't know, they are meant to emulate or basically copy what was the Kenner line, right? Now, they have gone off and created characters that were never, in the original Kenner, obviously, like the prequels. But this one is actually straight from the original trilogy. So yeah, I get I guess last 17 from that Han Solo, which is cool. It's a very sought after piece. But yeah, this is an easy pass for me. Let's see. Janine says Han looks a bit powerful. Yeah, exactly, very much so. I think. Um, but yeah, like I said, this one is I don't know. I'm kind of out of the retro. Um, I was never fully in, if I'm being honest. I do like so I bought the first wave. So story time. I bought the whole first wave, which was A New Hope. Um, and the reason why I bought the whole wave is because a friend of mine found it at Walmart, the whole wave on clearance already. So they were like $4 each, something like that, $3 maybe. Um, all of them, and they had just come out. So initially, when he found one, he thought it was a mistake, right? Like somebody put a clearance tag on it, and they weren't supposed to. But then he basically found the whole wave, the whole first wave of retro, and they were all tagged. They were all on clearance. So I was like, dude, just pick them up. It was something like $20 for the whole wave. I was like, all right. I wasn't really thinking about going in, for the retros, but at that price point, I was like, you know what, they're kind of cool. I'll take it. So yeah, that's how I ended up with the very first wave of retros, and then ever since then, I picked up a few here and there. Um, for some of the exclusives like the prototypes, I picked up Vader, Vader prototype. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. It's a new concept. But ever since, they just keep, making the same. So I picked up Vader. I picked up Boba in the same styling, just because it's Boba. But then they had the Stormtrooper. Then they had the Luke. So they've been kind of winding down for me for sure. I think I did pick up one of the Stormtroopers. I forget. Luke, I didn't pick up for sure. I know that. But yeah, how do y'all feel about these retros? This came out in the time when I guess Hasbro was really really pushing for um, the retro look, which basically were reissues, right? Because they were doing the same with Motu, Masters of the Universe, He-Man figures. Um, some people love them. Some people, think that somehow depreciates the vintage ones. That's never gonna happen. Okay. Um, because the vintage ones are the vintage ones. That's never changing. I thought it was a good idea at the beginning because I'm like, oh, you know what? It gives us the opportunity to share our old toys with our kids, with our nephews, and be like, hey, this is pretty much exactly what I had when I was a kid. without you handing them a $300 $400 figure, right, for them to experience it. So I thought about it, in that light, and I'm like, you know what, that's not bad. But ever since, I'm like, I'm kind of over it. um so yeah, let me know what you'll think about that one. Next up, we got some new stuff for the Epic Heroes line, which I don't know, hasn't been doing too hot, as far as I know. I keep seeing it on the pegs, but they are coming up with this new sort of mech suits. So if you notice, the smaller figure does pop into the bigger one, and interesting concept. It's always supposed, and they keep saying it's meant to be for kids. I haven't seen no kids buy these, by the way. Um, but they are trying different things. So here's a stormtrooper version of it. The other one was the Mando. Um, so this is kind of what they look like, with their energy, um, weapons and stuff. And again, these are the circuits that connect them together. It's interesting, it's a mech, kind of mean looking face too. And then they are releasing a little bit more vehicles, which again, as I mentioned before, with the vintage collection, I like vehicles, so I'm always happy to see more vehicles, pop up. So this X-wing, honestly, it doesn't look too bad. If I'm being honest, Flex is gonna make it look insane once he weathers it. We all know that. So if it's cheap enough, then yeah, why not? It could be a cool display piece. It looks like it would scale okay with 375. And so again, I do like that they are doing more vehicles. So that's kind of what it looks like on the box. And then we got Boba Fett from Book of Boba Fett look, with the gigantic backpack. Right, this reminds me of the old deluxe from Power of the Force 2. It's not bad. I don't know that I would pay full price, but if I see one on sale, maybe for the Boba shelf, I might pick that up. We got Captain Brutus as well. I really did like the way Brutus looked on Skeleton Crew. How about y'all? Um, and then we do have we got a speeder bike, which I think this one kind of like blows apart. I don't remember if there's pictures of that. I guess not. Um, the again, this stuff doesn't look that bad. I mean, of course, I'm gonna wait to see it like in person. But if the price is right, this could be good. Also, and I was hoping they had a picture of it, but I guess he didn't grab it. I don't know if you see back here in the picture. Let me see if I can make this bigger. So if you notice back here, there's an Obi-Wan in a bark speeder. So I don't know. That might be a thing. That might be a thing because Obi-Wan looks like he has the clone armor on him. A look, we all know and love. So yeah. Um, and then we got the Dark Trooper, and I know we saw a Yoda also coming out. So again, let me know if you guys are collecting these. Are your kids into these epic heroes? Like I said, peg wise, they're not moving. They're definitely not moving. So I'm interested to see if these new vehicles, these new mechs, do anything to sort of improve that situation. Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that they're gonna keep, you know, with this line. I don't think it's gonna do. It's not doing good, or I don't think it's doing good. Um, so we'll see if trying new things like the speeder bikes make sense. I think the vehicles make sense too. Like I said, that X-wing didn't look bad. And again, if it's cheap enough, that might be a thing. Yo, Tony.
Wait a minute. How did this happen? We're smarter than this.
Apparently not.
Bro, always appreciate you, man. Thank you so much with the $1.99 super chat, man. Thank you. Thought you were asleep, but I should know better at this point. Ultra saying, I just got news. John Cena has turned heel villain, and shocked me once. Just recently heard about it right now. Ooh, interesting. And Ultra saying hi to Star Wars Sith. Uh, but yeah, guys. So let me know, what are y'all into the epic heroes? I think I have one, which I think is a stormtrooper, and I have it somewhere. Though I found it on clearance, and he picked it up. She picked it up for me. Um, yeah, their articulation is definitely not there. Of course, they're kind of 5 POA, but not all of them. It's a little bit sort of weird, right? The way they're kind of uh, classifying them or making them. They're not super consistent either. They have had some, I think, some nice ones, like that Darth Maul was nice. Savage Press. I'm like, come on. They were actually the first ones to put out the Moff Gideon on the black armor, the Dark Trooper armor, which I was surprised. It took forever for us to see it coming up on Black Series. Um, and then, like I said, I I'm curious to see those vehicles. I'm curious to see those vehicles. Um, they could be good, mixed in with some TVC, more for like in the background. Like if you're building, a little diorama, that might not be a bad thing, especially those speeder bikes, right? Um, the speeder bikes from the vintage collection have been a little bit expensive. The last few iterations, I think they were what, like up to what, like $40 maybe for those speeder bikes. I don't remember exactly. I do remember I picked one up for like $20, which I thought was a good price because you get the speeder bike and the carded, the exclusive, I should say, carded Scout Trooper right with it. So I thought for $20, I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. Um, but yeah, if you're looking for more troopers, that might also be a thing. If they start doing clone troopers, I think that if they start hitting more of the rebel, of the army builders, sorry, I think that might be a way to go for them. Because if you can get a few like cheap, clone troopers to again to put in your army, I think that would be a good alternative. I don't know how the stormtroopers sold though, and I was hoping those were gonna be doing good, but yeah, the other guys, like Vader, Luke, yeah, not so much, definitely not so much. Okay, next up, also coming in from our friends over at Rebels ComCon who've been covering the event. We got these guys here. So Micro Galaxy Squadron, we do have a little bit of an update. So we got that E-Wave. We got, see, to me that looks like an Inquisitor, but I'm not too sure. Is that supposed to be a Shadow Trooper? Because if it's a Shadow Trooper, I gotta buy it like ASAP. Then we got the wheelie thing from Grievous. We got Sabine. We got who is that? The speeder. Let me know if you guys know that one. So this is the blind boxes, right? So there it is, Grievous. I think it is an Inquisitor. Now this one, this Rex is fire. All right, this Rex looks freaking good. And then we got what is this, Wookie? And up here we got Rex, and oh my lord, I can't even tell who that is on top. This one I like. This one I like a lot, of course. The V19 getting some love finally. So this is the Armada. I'm not super stoked about the Armada versions, I'm being totally honest. They're basically reissues slash repaints. I don't know that anything in the mold is being updated. I think slight tweaks here and there, but not, not like a lot. It is a good opportunity if you missed on the original one, but it's not the same version at the same time. So it just depends, right? If your take on it. So here we got Mace Windu on his fire spray. We got the TIE Whisper. We got the droid Tri Fighter. I like this one. I really like this one. I always thought this was a pretty original ship or fighter, and I don't think it saw enough the light. So I like that they're bringing this back. Then we got Sasatine, which makes sense. They're gonna do every Jedi with their respective starfighter. So I'm not mad at this. This is fine. And we got another Obi-Wan, and R4 on the was this the last one he had? Now I'm blanking out. I think this is the last one, right? The blue one. We got the accompanying Anakin on his starfighter with the R2 over there, with this, which they should have shown next to him. Another armada, for the Vulture droid, which is crazy because I don't even remember seeing the original release of this one, and it's already coming out in Armada. So I guess this one's new. This is the type. Oh my lord, what are these called? Now I'm blanking out. I'm too sober for this. Um, anyway, it's the troop carrier from Rogue One. So yeah, which one? Which one did you all like? I do like this E-Web because technically it's not a bike, right? And I do like. Oh, I forgot to mention. I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention the hologram. Sorry, the hologram right there, which is probably one of the chase. And like I said, I do like the E-Web quite a bit. From this one's, now that I know it's an Inquisitor, I don't think I need it. I do like the wheel for Grievous. This is probably one of the bigger like scout class that they've done. I don't even know that this counts as a bike, but this thing looks intricate. This thing looks like it's got some pretty good details on it. Sabine I'll take just because she's a Mandalorian, but I don't like the bike like at all. And then Rex. See, Rex is probably top of that line. And then is that supposed to be Dirge? I don't know who that is. If that's Dirge, then yeah, these two are pretty good. And then for these vehicles, the tank I like, the V19. I like it. I'll probably get it. Armada, I'm definitely not getting the V-wing. I have the rare V-wing, the dark one. See, Mace Windu, honestly, along with Kylo, I probably won't get. Along with now this one. I'm sorry. What I meant to say is Mace Windu along with Sassatine. I'll probably end up getting, but not at full price. This one though, the Tri-Fighter, this I might actually pick up at full price because I really like the ship. Like I said, I like that it's getting some love. Finally. But the other ones that I want to talk about, and I can't find the freaking picture. So let me pull up the last one that I saw reposted them. Here we go. Now this one's got me in trouble. Finally, the Arc 170 is coming out, guys. Oh my lord. One of my absolute favorite fighters in all of Star Wars. We don't got many pictures, but here it is with the TIE Reaper. That's what it's called. So these were shown on TV actually it was like Good Morning America, I think. So yeah, super excited about the Arc 170. I feel it's been a long time coming. It definitely looks like a bigger ship, which is good. Remember, these guys are supposed to have 3 clones in them, so they are meant to be a bigger fighter for sure. But man, I'm so happy about this one. This one I'll buy full on retail price, like no problem there. And then I'll probably just get one because I know the repaints are coming, and I'm here for them. I'm a sucker for an Arc 170, so I'm gonna buy one and then just hold off until they do, more repaints because I know they will, and I know I'm gonna like them, and I know I'm gonna buy them. So might as well. But yeah, guys, this is by far the one that had me the most excited. So once it's out, go show it some love because I definitely want more Arc 170s. I'm happy that this is finally being covered. But let me catch up here with the chat. Sorry, I went a little bit too much on the Micro Galaxy Squadron train. But before that, pause for hydration. Gotta stay hydrated, guys. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Delish. What up, says Tony. What's up, man? Thought you were asleep already. Sorry I'm late, says Archer. You're never late, brother. What's up, everyone? We got, I forgot to watch, was it good? Reaction John Cena. Oh, turning heel. Wow, that Grievous wheel thing. Do it right. It looks pretty intricate, man. I'm very curious to see it. Like somebody, does a review on it because the details on it look pretty good. Hey, what's going on, man? What's up, T3? Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate you. Arch says, Dan, it's away from this line, but it looks so good. Dude, with the Arc 170, I'm like, you got me again. You got me so good. I'm like, I'll literally pre-order it, dude. Like, I've been waiting for that ship for a long time. Hey, T3 says Rob. Sub T3 Star Wars It's Zombie says Archer. I didn't watch it, but I heard the news. Hey, there you go. Nerd affiliated says T3. T3 collects, great to see you, says Ultra. Ultra, hey brother, says T3. And he also says Armada is straight reprints. Yes, it is. So I haven't picked up an Armada, to be honest. Archer, Carlos, Tony, Ricky, Ultra, says Janine. Hey, Janine says Ultra. And we got Star Wars Gazer in the house. What is going on, man? Thank you so much for joining, man. Appreciate you. We're just here. We're just chilling, winding down Saturday, talking about a little bit of the toys that have been revealed. Um, in general, of course, we had to cover um, Star Wars, first. The other thing that I saw on over on the Marvel side was this thing. Doctor Doom helmet, I guess. And yeah, I mean, it comes with a stand, which I kind of like, to be honest. Uh, doesn't come with the hood. That's my understanding. It's just a silver part, but it looks good. I mean, if the pictures are doing it justice, then it does seem to have a proper metallic look to it. Again, I'm really liking the stand that's included with it. See, if they would have done this, that's something else. Does it include it actually? I don't think it does. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Doctor Doom. We all know we know we're gonna be seeing more of him pretty soon, so it just kind of makes sense. Um, they did a good job with the pictures. I gotta be honest with you. I think the pictures really sold it. Oh, I didn't show this one. That one's cool. I mean, if as PR goes, that's a pretty good shot. Like I said, these pictures are actually pretty good. I kind of wish they would have highlighted the base a little bit more because we don't get bases, with the helmet. So I would want to put that like front and center, and that's literally the only picture that shows it. So yeah, you can't even see it. But yeah, that's coming up for all you Marvel fans. Pretty good. I don't know when the last time we got a helmet was, but I think it's been a while. And then I also saw, oh yeah, this guy, which I thought was pretty cool, just the way he looks. I know we've gotten him before, but I don't think we've gotten this version. So we got the Archangel from X Force, and it looks good. It looks nice. I mean, the colors are nice. You got some effects. Obviously, huge wingspan. So that's what's included. Two alternate portraits, one pair of hands, and then the little metallic, feather things that he would shoot out at you. What do y'all think? Marvel people, let me know. I'm not very well versed on Marvel Legends. Is this a straight up repaint? Is there anything new to it? I know it's a deluxe, so this thing's gonna be what, like 40, 45 bucks, something like that. But yeah, let me know if this is just a repaint. I do like the way it looks, with the silver and the black. It's a good looking figure, but like I said, I don't know much about it to tell you that it's all new or it's partially new or flat out repaint. But let me know. Let me know if somebody here in the chat, knows what's up. Let me catch up here with Sexy Flexi saying sorry for not responding here. Weathering my slave one. Oh, video dropping tomorrow. Can't wait to see it, Flex. I cannot wait to see that YouTube video that you're gonna post, like the 7 previous one we've asked you to, right? It's gonna be great. I cannot wait to see it. I'll say it again tomorrow over on Flex Star Wars 77 YouTube channel, right? Flex. I think Green Goblin was the last one. Oh, really? It's been a little bit, no? Ultra saying hi to Flex. Archer saying that the Angel is sick. They just need to release the Purpose version. We've been waiting. Purpose, the purple one. Hey Niner says Archer. Hey Flex says Rob. Yes, Flex says Archer. Dude, I'm telling you, you gotta. And then let me see, what else did I see? And again, guys, I'm sorry, I'm definitely not covering everything that's been going on, in the toy fair. It's just the stuff that's come up, sort of my way, or in my feed. But again, that Archangel looks really good. Um, and the helmet, I gotta be honest with you, the helmet kind of surprised me. Like, I think the helmet looks pretty decent. I just wish they would have done, a um, way better job at showing that base. Because I'm like, what do you mean we got a base? That's cool. Um, but no, no, they didn't. So it is what it is. Man, I'm trying to find the other ones, and I had him and I lost him. Let me see. I might have to do a quick googly search. If I can type. All right, yeah, I think these are it. This is not a great picture. Okay, so we do have something for TMNT fans. Um, Basically, the collaboration, the mashup, the crossover with monsters, from NECA. So we got these guys here. I think they got some better pictures. Yeah, here we go. They're pretty cool. I think this line has been really, really awesome. TMT monsters, Krang, two-headed turtle, and I think this is supposed to be Shredder, right? I don't know why it wasn't labeled. But yeah, let's see it here. So we got, sort of like the, Invader from Mars. I kind of like it. That's a mean looking figure. But these figures have been pretty nice. They mashed them up with the classic Universal monsters, right? There we go. So this is like Shredder Dracula, I'm assuming. I kind of like that look right there. With the fangs, but like on the mask. I don't know. If I were to get this, I would probably get that. We got a turtle with a candle. We got, what is that? Is that supposed to be the rat mole? Not sure. Catching a little bit. Yeah, see that one, that head, that's kind of cool. Oh, it's a dead rat. That's not nice. There we go. Oh, with a alternate head. Had not seen that. Yo, what's up with those eyes, man? It looks like Tony when he wakes up. I'm kidding. He never wakes up because he never goes to sleep. So yeah, these are kind of cool. Again, I've enjoyed this line. I personally don't own it, but I have bought a bunch of them for a good friend of mine that collects TMNT like heavily. Like, he collects basically everything that's put out there at all times, and he really, really likes this line of combination of TMNT with. Oh, is he holding? I didn't notice that he's holding a little dead rat already. Aw. Uh, so yeah, like I said, I've hunted, pretty much all of these, for my buddy, and I know these are right up his alley. So I think they did okay. Kind of like them, they do look nice. And yeah, a little bit for our TMNT fans. And now I want to see the last one that I kind of want to talk about, just because, believe it or not, I might actually end up picking up some of it. Is this guy's here, but who had somebody had the oh man, that everything that was released, was it you, T3? Who posted it? T3, I think I saw it on your page. Yeah, here we go. So T3 shared this. By the way, go follow him on Instagram if you haven't. This guys. So Power Rangers Reignition coming from Playmates. As you know, Lightning Collection is basically no more with Hasbro, and they kind of not sold off. They're renting, right, the license. So Playmates is coming in, with Power Rangers figures now, and I gotta be honest with you. When I saw the first reveals of those flip hits, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I like them. I don't know if I like them. But this weekend we have gotten a lot of stuff, as you can see here. T3 basically collected all of them, so I can show you all together. Um, it looks like we're getting several lines right within Playmates. But I'll be honest with you, most of these, or not most of these, but a lot of these action figures are kind of based off or almost like reissues, right, of the OGs from the 90s. So again, the flip heads that you see over here are definitely based on the classic ones, but they're not exactly the same. That's my understanding. Again, T3, T3 can correct me on this one. Um, my understanding is again that they're not the exact same. It is the same concept. They're not, they're not like the Hasbro ones that were re-released basically again when they were having that whole retro vibe thing going on with all their lines. Um, and then we are gonna have the what is it, 8-inch figures like the ones we used to have before. There's gonna be some minifigs. There's gonna be some oh my lord, I'm blanking on this ones, but more like stylized. We do have some monsters, of course. We do have Megazords. This one does, is comprised of the different swords individually. They are different than the previous iterations. And then we are going to have some role playing items, such as the Dragon Dagger, the Blaster, helmets, and then this guy here, the Morpher. I don't know. I'm obviously I'm gonna need to see how this looks once it's actually coming out. But I kind of like the Morpher. I kind of like the Morpher. I think if it's cheap enough, I might pick it up just for my my super small display of Power Ranger stuff that I have. I think it'd be a cool piece. I think it would be a cool piece. But yeah, guys, definitely getting a ton of new Power Ranger toys, which I'm glad Power Ranger fans were, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion because I'm not a huge fan. Um, I don't think the um, the anniversary was handled like as much as I would have thought. For the 40th anniversary. Sorry, for the 30th anniversary. My bad. Of Power Rangers. I would have think that all of this that you see here, Hasbro would have put out, that year. But not so much, not so much. But hey, it's Playmates, time to shine. Hopefully with good products. Like I said, those flip heads are rough. In my opinion, those flip heads are rough looking. I don't know what they're trying to do. Um, I get that maybe they're trying to emulate the original ones, but not only did we get a uh, reissue, quote unquote, right, of those OG figures not that long ago. What was that, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe? Like you can still find them very easily. These don't really look, better, or yeah, they just look kind of weird. Again, that's just my opinion, guys. I've only seen a few pictures, but if you guys are Power Ranger fans, let me know. I am excited about those 8-inch. I always liked those when I was a kid because they had way more articulation like that, though, and they didn't flip heads, so the bodies were a little bit more human, than the flip heads one. And the monsters, if somebody can tell me what scale they are, if I'm assuming they're meant to be scaled with the flip heads. Role playing, I wouldn't mind a Dragon Dagger to have as a little display. Again, if these are cheap enough, I might pick up a couple of things to have on display. And then I don't know if you can see it. Let me switch over to the other side. We do have this guys here, the bikes, right, on it. Um, so yeah, it is it is definitely coming up. Oh, here we got some better pictures. Let's see. Yeah, so they're definitely showcasing a lot of products. That's actually worse. I don't know why I saw that. Oof. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Yeesh. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Again, I love the flip heads. I still have, I have one, but these ones are yeah. You guys let me know. You guys let me know. Swords, I'm always down for some more swords. Monsters look good actually. I think overall they look good. And this is the one that I wanted to show you with the bikes. and then some of the role playing stuff, and then the morpher. Well, the helmets, always nice displays for sure, but the morpher is something that I'm definitely gonna want to see because to me it looks like a cheaper version than the one that Hasbro had. But if it's decent enough, then I might pick one up. Like I said, I think it'd be kind of cool to have it on display. So there it is, reignition from reignition line from Playmates. So hopefully, I'm hopeful. I'm very, very hopeful that they do right by Power Ranger fans because kind of need it. Kind of need it, guys. Where are we? Yes, Flex, exactly. Nerd affiliated totally co-signs that he's excited about Flex dropping his video tomorrow, weathering the slave one. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna comment. I'm gonna share it. So I'm ready. I'm ready, Flex. I'm ready for that video. Just like the other 7 ones that I've been asking you to do. I'm so ready. Sorry, man, purple. Yes, I figured on the Archangel zombies says Flex. Archer, my guy, says Flex. Hey, Niner says T3. I would say Jasper is killing it with this line. I know this is different than Black Series, but these are so much fun. Yep, I agree. I agree. New mold. There you go. There you go. I'll be going over Toy for Tomorrow on the No Show podcast. Sorry about that. But yeah, make sure you are checking out T3 Collects over here on YouTube and check out his podcast. I'm sure tomorrow there's going to be even more revealed. So it's going to be interesting. Lots of good stuff at NYC Toy Fair this year. Yeah, man, actually, overall, I think we're doing okay. I think we are doing okay. But how do you call it? Uh, yeah, Star Wars is all right. Is all right. Like I said, that Arc 170 just kind of takes the cake today for me. Sorry, that's a starship that we knew it was coming, but for some reason they took their sweet time, to do so. But yeah, I'm super super glad that it's here. Again, long overdue in my opinion. And then like I said, those retros, I'm like, I'm gonna pass on them, but that's just because I'm out of retro collecting. Um, and turtles look good. I will be hunting those down. Like I said, not for myself, but for a buddy of mine who doesn't reside in the country. So it's kind of hard for him to pick up these lines from NECA specifically. NECA is not great internationally. If you guys hadn't noticed or didn't know that. But the other thing is Power Rangers. I'm hopeful. I'm glad that you guys are getting a bunch of stuff coming up. Um, as I mentioned, if a couple of things look decent, I might just pick them up just for my display. I don't need the OG stuff. Would be awesome, like the stuff that from my childhood, but I know that those are kind of expensive now. So I'm okay with passing that up. What else? What else? What is everybody planning on getting from the reveals this weekend? I know we got more stuff tomorrow, so I'm kind of I am kind of hoping to see, first of all, for example, from Marvel, I'm hoping to see new Daredevil. It's kind of a must, right? I mean, we're building up the hype for the show. I would think they want to sell some toys. So I'm kind of hoping that that is the case. Hey, Flex says Skinny. Janine says, I wish we had more toy fairs in San Diego. Weird to me that they're hard to find. Dude, yeah. I wish we had any toy fair down here in Texas. Do we? Do we have toy fairs here in Texas? No. Googling. No. Got a toy expo. Does that count? I don't think so. I think this is a convention. Yeah, no, I got excited for a little bit, but no, it doesn't look like we have an actual toy expo, or sorry, toy fair. My bad. Jasmine seems to know to now have the toys right for Avatar: The Last Airbender, and from the image they look. Oh, really? That's good, man. That's good. I'm so glad Avatar is coming back. First of all, the real Avatar, the Last Airbender, saga or universe, not the Blue Cats. I'm not a super big fan of the Blue Cats. Though nothing from Jasper regarding Halo, which worries me since I want them to make the Resident Noble team. Didn't Halo get picked up um, by Netflix? Am I right? Am I wrong on that one? NECA for me has been very disappointed over the last 2 years. It's all TMNT for the most part, or re-release of old horror stuff. Yep, I totally agree with you on that one. They kind of need a new license or something. I don't know. Hi, Skinny says Flex. LOL, General. Not kidding. I am not kidding. I can't wait to see your Vita Flex. Exactly. Thank you, Archer. Thank you. It's happening. Archer saying, "Yeah, I'm praying for Daredevil figures, dude. It's kind of a must, right? I mean, the show's coming out what, April? Am I right? Which, by the way, is next month, which is scary, super scary, because now I can actually say I'm going to Japan next month, which I don't want to because it's making me have a little anxiety attack right now. But yes, they do got. I mean, come on, it's the toy fair, right? I mean, why wouldn't you announce them so close to the show? Skinny Fed says, "I want the 501st helmet. It's a nice helmet. Don't get me wrong. But like I said, we know they're coming. We know the reprints are gonna happen. Um, so nothing wrong with the helmet at all, right? If you don't have a 501st, that one looks pretty solid by all means. Um, but like I said, for me particularly, I'm gonna put it in the back burner because I don't have Rex helmet, and I feel that I need that one first. Flex says that E2 Brutus. I saw photos of Mondo Ghostbusters, and it made me want them less. Oh, for real? You mean you don't want to overpay for them? Let me see. Let me see if I can look them up real quick. Mondo Ghostbusters NYC 2025. Would that be enough? Images, images. Nope, that's not good. Mm, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. But yeah, man, that kind of sucks. Or maybe not. Maybe that helps you make an informed decision, right? Let's see. We got with Hall Faults. What's going on? Thanks so much for joining us, man. Picked up a Scout Class Micro Galaxy Series 8 full box the other day. Dude, what did you pull? Any chases? I've only done half a box once. Um, Series 2, I think, and that's because I found them on clearance. But dude, what did you get? T3 says Nerfed. The tease for Daredevil was last week and tonight. So it's happening? Is that what's going on? Daniel Grow, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Muchas gracias por unirte desde Chile. Saludos. Dan Yun said it's coming. All right. I believe him. Believe him. Ultra says, NECA has made me lose hope with the Terminator. It's been nearly 5 years since they made a new... Yeah, that sucks. That does suck. Yes, Netflix has the Halo franchise now. It's one of those things, man. Like, that show had some great moments. Some great, great moments. But, man, they were far apart. And the rest of it was just not that good. Not that good at all. So it's like they had the right ingredients per se. It's just the story was just not there. So maybe Netflix could pull it out of the fire, man. A season 3 could turn me around on it. I watched the whole thing, in hopes that when they were gonna do Reach, I was like, dude, I am here for it. Reach, live action, let's go. And it was fun to watch. Okay, I want to be clear on that. It was fun to watch, but don't call it Halo and definitely don't call it Reach. That's my opinion. Again, Brian says we need Toys R Us back. That's what we need. Oh, dude, it'd be so awesome. I know they kind of tried last year, but it's just not the same thing. Hello there, everyone. What's going on, OVP? Thanks so much for joining us, man. How you doing? The ordering Back to the Future figures are interesting because I love to see a DeLorean that fits them. Yes, yes, but man, Super 7 and their scales, dude. Yeah, I mean, the Thunder Tank and stuff like that with Super 7. I don't know, but hopefully they get smart about it. OBP says Flex. Ultra says Halo needs to be remade at TV, the Paramount. Horrible. And I spoke to him, as I mentioned, you, let's say that we need a Halo series fits perfectly in Halo canon. That would be nice that they actually take into account the lore, right? Nerfin says OBP in the house. Spoke, not spoke. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Ultra saying hi to OBP, saying, oh, my Ultras are back from the grave, says Ultra. Archer saying, other than the existing Mondo fix, there are no new. Oh, man, that's kind of, it's not nice. Uh, Mondo Real Gorebusters looks great. Does it? Okay, okay. I'm not 100% sure on the PR stuff, but Power Ranger stuff. But from looking at all the figures, they look meh. The 8-inch figures remind me of the Bandai stuff. Yeah, yeah. They remind me of the old Bandai stuff for sure, like the 90s stuff. That's why I'm like, I kind of want to see it. Was wondering if General was going. Was wondering if General was going to this today. It's been a while, right, man? It's been a while. That's why I wanted to jump on here and be like, all right, we got some toys, we got some stuff to talk about. Oh, unopened so far. All right. Let me know what you get. I'm pretty curious. T3 says, for me, the winner toy fair was Trick or Treat Studios. What did you get? I haven't seen that. Zombie saying hi to Obi. Obi saying hi to Zombie. Um, so yeah, guys, like I said, for me, the thing that comes to mind that it's a must pick up is that ARC 170. Um, it's one of those examples that we've talked about here in the bunker where I'm totally okay with paying full price for it because it's a ship that I've been wanting for years at this point, and I want to show them love because I know the repaints are coming, and I'm a sucker and I'm gonna buy them. Okay, flat out, I'm being transparent, guys. With the ARC 170, I'm part of the problem. Okay, for sure. I just that's one of my favorite ships. So sorry if they do a battle damage version. If they do, oh my lord, if they do a tiger shark version, I'll probably buy two. Probably buy two, and I'm not even gonna feel bad about it. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Um, if they do like the Shadow Trooper version, oh man, that would look so good, so good. But yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to some of these releases. I do feel that the toy industry overall, right, does need a bit of a push with prices getting higher and our wallets not really, getting any fatter. We or I personally have become more how do you call it? I pay a lot more attention to what I'm actually buying, right? I want to make a more informed decision. Before it was like, oh, pre-order, that looks fine. Now I'm like, let me wait. Let me wait till one of you guys talks about it, or we get some actual like in-hand pictures, that kind of stuff. Some. Oh, I did have a pickup today, but I didn't bring it. I found the Ultimate Spider-Man on Target. So finally picked that up. I still need Chameleon and I still need Kane, but I'll pick him up eventually. I'm not in a hurry. Okay, so let's see. With all fault says popped the wide speeder OG Scout the other day. Oh no way, nice. That's a good one. I love those Micro Galaxy Squadrons, man. It's a slippery slope though. Now, I'm not gonna say they're all perfect, but the line overall is pretty solid. Again, I'm just not super into the Armada stuff. Um, I know they're straight up repaints, but if you wanted to reissue, maybe just reissue the thing. Because the Armada is not different enough of a repaint, like at least make it like a comic book based version or something like that, right? Like give me something to match it to the material. Yeah. But also, I would greatly appreciate if you guys check us over on Facebook, General Economics Bunker, all one word. We are also on Instagram, general.kenobis.bunker. We are on Threads. We're hip. We're cool like that. At general.kenobis.bunker. And since it's legal again, we are on TikTok at general_kenobis_bunker. I would greatly appreciate it if you leave your like here on this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much if you already have. Also, quick reminder, we do have channel memberships available Thank you to all of y'all that have signed up. It means the absolute world to me that you guys would support the channel in that way. However, you don't have to spend money to support the channel with your like, with your comment, with you guys sharing the content. That is also super, super important to us here in the bunker, and we greatly, greatly appreciate you. So, thank you again for hanging out. I missed this. I missed us just hanging out here on a Saturday night. So more of this, more of this. Um, Let me know if y'all are gonna go to celebration. Let's start putting together, some lunch dates maybe while we're in the show. Who's getting what for pictures. My schedule ended up being super sucky as I knew it was going to be. I got something Friday, I got something Saturday, and I got something Sunday in terms of pictures and autos, which is exactly what I didn't want, but it happened, of course. Anyway, yeah, guys, next month is Japan. Ugh, makes me feel so weird. So yeah, I am gonna go and try this thing on. Hopefully, if you guys didn't see, this is my backup unit now. This is a 4 terabyte solid state drive that just got here a couple hours ago. So I'm pretty excited. Probably will stay up way too late doing, benchmark testing on this thing. But once again, thank you so much for joining us. I hope that your Saturday has been great. And if not, Sunday is just around the corner. Guys, have a great weekend. Have a great, beginning of your week. And we'll catch you on the next one. Love y'all.